So what's up, brothers? So we're gonna talk about this incident that happened in Dubai with a young black female. Used to be was a trucker in the United States. I don't actually know her name. She goes by Sassy Trucker on on TikTok. So, brothers, first of all, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a video for you guys to show you the things that you should not do to Dubai, because this is going to be a learning lesson for a lot of you. Because the things that you do that we do here in the United States, we can't do outside the United States. All this freedom that we have here is not the same type. We don't have that. There's not that freedom in some of these other states. And what I really don't understand, especially with these women that go over there, they're so basically they feel like the women over there are underappreciated. They're like third class citizens, but yet you go over to that country and try to act a fool over there. So there's been a couple of incidents in Dubai, but I'm just gonna just play. I'm gonna play the feature presentation and show you that there's certain things that you just can't do over there, and it will land you in prison. It's just like if I go over to your house and you tell me that I have to take my shoes off before I enter your house. And then, but I can't go back and tell you, well, in my house, I could walk in with my shoes, so why can't I do it in your house? You can't go to somebody else's place and do what you want. It's not going to work. I was in the military for 20 years, brothers, and I used to see, I don't know, I think Americans period just think that they're better than everybody else in these other countries. So, and brothers, we got to get that. We really have to get that out of our head. We are some of these other countries. Some of these people in these other countries are a lot smarter than you. But I don't know what it is about some of these Americans. They think that they're better than everybody else. So, brothers, first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and just play this video on things that we should not do in Dubai. But let's get to it.
For those of you who didn't know, the UAE is located in the Middle East, just above Oman and next to Saudi Arabia. It's a pretty amazing place with some awesome people, but because it's an absolute monarchy, there's some surprising rules that you're going to need to know before you go. Number 1. Social media. Recently, a British citizen was imprisoned for sharing a charity for refugees in Afghanistan on his Facebook page. Because of this, it's safer just not to post anything on social media while you're in the country, because strict cybersecurity laws were enacted in 2012, and any posting that is seen to mock the government, Islam, or the people of Dubai is subject to imprisonment. Number 2.
You know how you guys love, y'all love to post up on social media, y'all food. I mean, y'all might see a tree that y'all ain't never seen. Y'all gonna post that. Y'all want to post everything on social media, brothers. I mean, the women do it all the time, but we kind of got to stop that, with our activity. Just because it look good doesn't mean we need to post it. But let's continue.
Number 2. Alcohol laws. The UAE has some pretty crazy drinking laws. In Abu Dhabi, the drinking age is 18. In Dubai, it's 21, and it's outright prohibited in Sharjah. Drinking is only allowed in specific zones, and anyone drinking outside of those must have an alcohol license. So basically only drink in clubs and bars.
So, brothers, after the pandemic, they've kind of relaxed on the drinking laws. I mean, you still can't. You could drink now, but you cannot be drinking, or you can't be drunk in public. So they have relaxed a little bit on the drinking laws since the pandemic. But let's continue.
Number 3. Vaping. Electronic cigarettes and vapes are outright illegal in Dubai and will most likely be confiscated at the border. Even if they don't get you entering the country, definitely don't use one while in Dubai, as it is likely you'll be arrested for doing so. Number 4. Don't film local incidents. In 2013, an Asian man was arrested and faces a year in prison for filming a UAE citizen beating up an Indian driver at a traffic stop. The man was arrested after the Emirati citizen complained. Now, local incidents can include building fires, natural disasters, really any confrontation in the city. Number 5. Pay your bills. Any financial problems can result in imprisonment, such as checks bouncing, non-payment of bills, including hotel bills, and anything that's considered a financial crime. Pretty crazy, right?
Brothers, I know a lot of y'all, some of y'all don't like to pay y'all bills on time. So don't go to UAE thinking you can do the same thing. All right, brothers, make sure you have enough money when you go over there. Matter of fact, I have more than enough money. Let's continue.
Number 6. Don't swear or use aggressive hand gestures. The UAE is a pretty conservative country, and not only is it illegal, but you could also be fined, jailed, or deported.
That's very simple. Brother, let me tell you something. You use the F-bomb in Dubai, you get 1 year in jail. So all y'all mouthy people, that's probably what landed that girl in jail anyway. But all you mouthy people that can't control the words that come out your mouth, yeah, don't go to the Middle East. Keep your ass in America where you belong.
Number 7. Avoid PDA. While you're in Dubai, definitely try and avoid public displays of affection because they're deemed offensive to the culture, partly because sex if you're unmarried is strictly forbidden. People have actually been imprisoned over it. Number 8. Don't eat during Ramadan.
So brothers, just to let you know, they have lightened up on that. After the pandemic, they also lightened up on that. So now you can actually travel over there as boyfriend and girlfriend and they actually be in the same hotel. So they did lighten up on that. So, but I'm not sure about kissing in public and all that stuff. They probably haven't lightened up on that. But you can share the same room as boyfriend and girlfriend. You don't have to be married because they are trying to bring more tourists there. But let's continue.
Ramadan. Ramadan is the 9th month of the Islamic calendar and is observed by Muslims worldwide as a month of fasting. Because of this, if you're in Dubai during this time, you should eat only in private. Most restaurants close anyway, and you'll find it difficult to find a meal during the day. Number 9. Photography. Photography of government buildings is prohibited, as well as photographing people without their permission, and men have been arrested for taking pictures of beaches, presumably of women. Now that being said, I'm not actually so sure about this one because I was there and I was filming everyone everywhere all the time for this video, and I never once got a dirty look or got stopped. Now I don't know if I was just lucky or if maybe the rule isn't as harsh as it used to be, but either way, take this one with a grain of salt.
Brothers, they have I don't know now the beaches. I'm not sure about. I don't suggest that you go there and take pictures of women on the beaches. But they don't really trip too much about you filming because everybody's carrying a cell phone. So I don't think that is really that serious. But yes, if you do go over there trying to take pictures of women at the beaches, yeah, you're getting arrested. So don't even play with they women because they don't play. Let's continue.
Number 10. Don't dress inappropriately. Now this is less about it being outright illegal and more about just respecting the culture of the Emirati people. As I said before, the government and the citizens of Dubai are quite conservative, so always make sure that you dress modestly. That being said, the rules are more relaxed around beaches. It's more about when you're just walking around the city. Now you might be asking, what does it mean to dress conservatively in Dubai? Well, in 2010, a British woman was arrested after she argued with an Arabic woman who accosted her about her bare shoulders. The British woman's response was to strip down to her bikini, right in the shopping mall. She then spent 3 days as a guest of the Dubai police before the charges were dropped.
It's funny that it happened to a woman. A woman, listen, brothers, if you have a woman, you should accompany her to Dubai. She should not be going to Dubai by herself because most of these women don't know, they have a childlike mentality. So for a woman to strip because she didn't like the fact that somebody was telling her that her shoulders were being shown, brothers, you can't go to somebody else's land and do what the hell you want to do because that's what you was able to do in your own land. Brothers, listen, you better, if you got a woman and she talking about she want to go to Dubai, you make sure that you educate her on the law. Because again, these women don't care. They think they can do whatever they want to do. But let's go ahead and continue.
Number 11. Dating. Dating in Dubai can be pretty tricky because hitting on women and even staring for too long are both illegal and can be punished by a fine or even imprisonment. Now, this might seem like a double standard because in 2010, Dubai made it legal for men to discipline female family members. Now, that may seem pretty crazy to a lot of us, but the important thing to remember is just to be very respectful towards women while you're there, because there are many laws that make it a little difficult to know where the boundary is. So that's about it. If you stuck around to the end of the video, thank you, it really means a lot. Click the video on the top left to see what you should do in Dubai, and click the video below it to watch me explore this.
So, brothers, let's go ahead and get to our feature presentation. Just to let you know, this woman is from she's from Houston. She was a truck driver in the United States, and she wanted to be the quote unquote first black female truck driver in Dubai without knowing the laws. So she gets she got over 1 million views or 1 million followers on TikTok. So if you want to look her up, her name is Sassy Trucker. You can look her up on TikTok. But somebody should have told her the laws before she even went over there. 29 years old, brothers, and this is what you call an agent of chaos. But let's go ahead and get into the video.
The last 2 months are described as terrifying for a Houston woman who we're told is being detained in Dubai.
Fox 26's Domely Keith joining us live near downtown Houston with why she's being held. Domely.
Well, the crime she's charged with may surprise you, and Dubai is increasingly becoming a vacation spot for a number of Houston women. One who's there right now, according to her social media page, is trying to get back to the Bayou City, but according to her mom, her passport has been confiscated because she was charged with screaming in public.
It also could result in prison time. So it's very scary.
The trip turned terrifying for Tiara Young Allen when her mom says she was a passenger in a friend's rental car and they got into an accident there in Dubai. Tina Baxter says when her daughter went to the company to retrieve her ID, credit card, and other items left in the rental, Baxter says it did not go well.
She found out.
So, brothers, I'm not sure what happened. So I'm just going to just speculate of probably what happened. The accident probably was her fault. It could have been her fault. I could be wrong, but it could have been her fault because they drive pretty crazy over there in Dubai. I've been there. So they probably told her that she probably needed to pay. She didn't want to pay, and she probably got a little bit hostile with the associate or the person that works at the rental place. Because you remember where it said that you have to pay all your bills. So that's probably what happened. And she got hostile. I guess she thought that she was still in the United States and she got jailed. And she deserved to get jailed. And I'm going to tell you something, brothers. Our culture here, we don't have no culture in the United States. None. We don't have no standards. That's why these women here in the United States get to do whatever the hell they want to do. And they think they can take that over to another country, but it doesn't work that way. So she probably got what she deserved, but let's go ahead and continue.
Out that she could only receive those items if she paid an undisclosed amount of money. She dealt with a very aggressive individual, a young man there who was screaming at her.
Baxter says her 29-year-old daughter ultimately yelled back at the rental car agent, she says resulting in her being charged for screaming there in Dubai.
I don't know what's going on with these women with this green ass hair. And brothers, let me tell you something. These women with all these different colors in their hair, leave them alone. They're confused. These are agents of chaos and confusion. That's what she is. She's definitely an agent of chaos and confusion. But let's continue.
And so she is in jail for one reason and one reason alone. She raised her voice. In that country, a female is not even allowed to raise her voice. If she raises her voice, it's punishable by jail time.
It's been very emotional. There are some days I stay up all night crying.
They have a strict law system that is really based on theocracy.
This website warns, quote, laws and customs are very different, so be aware of your actions to ensure they don't offend while in United Arab Emirates. Now,
Exactly. So she probably didn't even look at the laws. And again, this is a country where a lot of people think that the women are not being treated right because according to them, they're third and fourth class citizens. So if you know that, why would you go over there? Why would you go to a country and you know that the women there are third and fourth class citizens? And there's a lot of single women going over there. So they think they can take the agents of chaos and confusion that they do in the United States and they think they can bring it to another country. It's not going to work. So brothers, and there was somebody that was telling me yesterday that black men should go over there and protest to get her out of jail. No, ma'am. No, sir. She knew what she was doing when she went over there. That's a boss bitch. According to her, she's a boss bitch. She a boss. So, hey, she as a boss, she should be able to handle herself. Let's continue.
Now, after Baxter says her daughter was charged with screaming in Dubai, her passport has been taken, and the American social media influencer who works as a truck driver can't leave the UAE, according to her mom. And her mom says she's been placed under a travel ban pending the outcome of the investigation.
Good. Because a lot of these women don't know how to act anyway, so that's a good thing. She needs to be tracked. She don't need to go back over there. She don't know what the hell she's doing anyway. Let's continue.
It's very frightening. The longer she's been there, the more reality has started to kick in.
In our opinion, she did not commit a crime. Don't punish women for doing the same thing a man can do in Dubai. It's not fair and it's not right.
Sir, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. It's your opinion that she didn't commit a crime. And that's the problem with a lot of black men. We accept so much of this chaos and confusion from these women and think that it's okay to do some of this dumb shit. So, sir, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. But you go over there and help get her back and see what happens to you. Since you want to go ahead and save that skeezer. Let's continue.
Now, the 29-year-old does now have an attorney there in Dubai, and her mom says she's told that she could face jail time because there is surveillance video of her screaming. Now, we have reached out to the U.S. and the UAE embassies. Will government officials step in and give her assistance? I'm still awaiting responses. Reporting live near downtown Houston, I'm Damalie Keith, Fox 26 News.
Brothers, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that they should even go over there and help her. They already did that for Brittany Griner. That's her name, Brittany Griner. They already did that for her already. Y'all, when you go over there and say somebody, it's just basically saying, it's just all they're getting is a slap on the wrist. That's it. They're just getting a slap on the wrist. So I don't think they should save her. Let her suffer the consequences. But brothers, I'm going to show you what the jail looked like. So she should have nothing to worry about. But hold on one second. So brothers, if you want to go save her, that's cool. But I think she'll be all right if she's in the jail in Dubai. She should have nothing to worry about, and I'll show you why. So let's go ahead and get to the video.
Filthy, crowded, dark, dangerous. These are some of the images that come to mind when talking about prison cells. But when Gulf News visited a prison facility for women in Dubai, most of the negative impressions we had about the prison cell were shattered. Through the lens of GNTV, we give you an exclusive tour to show the true state of the Women's Central Jail in Dubai. Upon entering the facility, which is located in Al Awir, we discovered a spacious courtyard, playground, well-lit rooms, training and workshop facilities, a clinic with a full-time doctor, and even a supermarket among other amenities. What we saw was a community of people trying to make a positive change in their lives. Built on an area almost 1 million square meters in size, the Dubai Central Jail embraces the concept of open jail. No steel bars, spacious rooms, wall-to-wall glass windows, and plenty of spaces. The prison facility for women accommodates more than 400 female inmates. In the past years, thousands of women of different nationalities have come and left the facility reformed, and with new skills that will help them start a new life. Around 38 children aged 3 to 8 also live in the facility with their mothers. The children are allowed to live with their mothers in the community-like facility as they have no relatives to take care of them outside. The open jail concept also means that the prison cells are not locked, allowing all prisoners to interact with others. The inmates can also talk with jail officers freely and openly about their problems, needs, and how they feel. The jail officers are trained extensively and have been carefully selected for the job. They are both firm and compassionate when dealing with the inmates. The Women's Central Jail is a testament that life really does not end inside the prison. People commit mistakes, and prison facilities are there to help them become reformed individuals. Irish Eden Balieza, Gulf News.
So, brothers, I just wanted to let you know, y'all have nothing to worry about. The woman that's over there in Dubai that's in jail, she's good. She's going to be all right. So, and I hope she does get reformed if she does go through this, because she needs it. Because if you go to her TikTok page, she looks like a straight up hoe skeezer. What up, Jay Mercy? So at the end of the day, brothers, if you got a woman and she plans on going to Dubai, you better let her know the law and let her know that she needs to keep her damn mouth shut too. Because you can't just go around and just cussing people out, because it ain't going to work. The shit that you do here in America ain't going to work in another country. Some of them men might put the smack down on you and let you know what's up. So at the end of the day, brothers, do what you got to do. Let's set standards, brothers. On that note, like, share, and subscribe. Peace.